Yeah, hold up, hold up, tell ya, hold up, hold up, hold up.
What is up, my internet friends and family? I'm Charmix, and today I'm going to be reacting to MLG Peppa Pig, The Noisy Night. Hey guys, you read the title correctly. This is my last video. I know a lot of you are wondering why, and I'm not sure yet, and what I mean by that is that I'm filming this ahead of time for a future day when either I will have multiple strikes on the channel and I will not be able to upload a video, or I am dead. It's basically a dead man's switch. Anyway, since this is my last video, I want to thank you all for being here on this journey with me over the past couple years. It has truly been one of the best experiences in my life. And before YouTube took off, I was in a very dark place in my life. And what I mean by that is, if you don't know already, I have bipolar and I get bad anxiety. There's a whole host of issues with me and my mood, and before YouTube, was taking off, it was so bad for me. I mean, I had my suicide date planned out and everything, but before I got to that point, or before I got there, YouTube started to take off, and that helped my mood, and I decided to focus on YouTube. And I can tell you that if I hadn't have had YouTube, and if this hadn't have happened, I probably wouldn't be here. Now, another reason why I'm making this video is because I am a Christian, and I know I don't talk about my religious beliefs or political beliefs, but since this is my last video as a Christian, I feel as if it's my responsibility to talk about my faith. And I have been a Christian for quite a while now. Like, I've always believed in God, because honestly, if you look at how complex DNA is, it will blow your mind. I mean, DNA works like a computer program, but it's much more complex than a computer program. I mean, even Bill Gates said that. And, it is impossible to be randomly created by chance. And honestly, if you believe that it was created by chance, you most likely believe that your dog is capable of programming the Windows operating system. Because if you believe that the Big Bang, which is not intelligent at all, it's just a random chance, if you believe that something with no intelligence is capable of creating DNA, something so complex that we as humans can't understand it, it's also quite possible that you believe that your dog could jump up onto your computer and end up programming the Windows operating system. And let's face it, your dog's actually smarter than the Big Bang, which is an unintelligent act of randomness. I mean, scientists still don't fully understand how DNA works because it is that complex. And the belief that random matter smashing together could create something that sophisticated is insane. I mean, just ask yourself this: can you create DNA? You as a person, can you create it? And if you had some kind of power that gave you the ability to put molecules together, could you create DNA? I mean, creating one line of code would be amazing, but creating billions and billions and billions and billions, that's correct. There are many, many billion lines of code in DNA. Do you think you could do that without having any knowledge of how to do it? The answer you most likely would give is no, because you are not smart enough and don't know how to do it. And if that's the case right there, you have admitted that only something with a much greater intelligence could do that. Side note, DNA is not actually gaining information. It is losing it. Every generation, people have around 60 negative mutations in their body, which means we are not gaining information in our DNA, we are actually losing it. I mean, there are a whole bunch of issues with evolution that can be pointed out, and for those of you who are, wondering, well, what are they? I definitely recommend you watch a video called Evolution's Achilles Heels. What is up, you guys? I'm Charmix, and this video is going to be my second last video. Now, I'm making this video because I wanted to say thank you all for everything that you've done for me over the years and for sticking with me over the years that I've done YouTube. And it has truly been an amazing journey, and you guys have made my life worth living. And I wanted to thank you all for being with me. And I kind of want to make a little video explaining why I'm quitting before my actual final video. Now, my actual final video, I should clarify, is if you guys don't know, I'm a Christian and I'm quite religious. I don't talk about it in my videos, but I feel as if it is my duty to at least talk about my faith as my last video, so that's what my last video will be. But for this video, I just wanted, say thank you for making my life worth living, and I wanted to kind of explain what has driven me to this decision. The main problem is, I think it's just YouTube itself and the changes that have come onto this site over the last few years. Like, if you guys weren't aware, I've been dealing with a lot of, especially recently, it's gotten really bad with, like, community guideline strikes and crap like that. And this stuff all happens behind the scenes. I don't mention it in videos, but my videos are getting hit, and these are videos that I've done years ago. I have no clue what's in them, and I can't even go and review these videos that I've done because they're blocked now. Because once they get a guideline strike, the videos get removed, so you can't even go and review it to fight it. Like, one of the videos was like child endangerment. This is one that happened recently. It was a video, it got dinged for child endangerment. So I'm like, okay, let me go, like, I can fight this, but I have to find out, like, what happened in it. So I go and try to review the video. Well, I can't. It's been removed or blocked for people from viewing it. Now, if you were to block just, viewers from viewing it, that's one thing. But when you block the actual creator from viewing it, I can't fight it because I don't know what actually happened in it. So I don't know if I'll be wrong if I fight it or not. Like, it's ridiculous. The system is so stupid, and it gets worse and worse every year. I've had enough. I don't know what I'm going to do now. Like, I don't know where I'm going to go in life after this. I've achieved everything that I've wanted to achieve in life. So I'm kind of, I don't know, I feel like I'm just done. Like, I have no reason to continue. And I know that sounds very sad, but I've lived a relatively full life. I've accomplished a lot, and that I don't think a lot of people will accomplish anything similar to the amount I have. And I don't mean to brag, but no, I've written a book. I've produced apps for phones. I've made a video game for computers. I've done all these things. Had a channel that hit over 1 million subscribers. I've had multiple channels hit over 250,000 subscribers. Like, I've accomplished enough where I don't feel like there's a point of continuing. No, that sounds sad. But that's just where I am right now. Like, I don't know what I'm going to do next. I don't know what's down the road for me. But I know that my journey on YouTube, at least as a creator, ends here. Now, I plan on deleting all my videos if they haven't already been deleted. I do not want people uploading them or re-uploading them. The reason for this is because I want to be forgotten. I want to, I don't go outside because of my paranoia of being recognized. I don't do things because of paranoia of being recognized. I want to be forgotten so I can go outside and I can live life without my paranoia getting in the way. I hope that makes sense. And I know some people will be upset at me for deleting the videos, and I apologize to them or to you if you're upset. But I want to live a normal life, and I find it very hard to do that when I'm paranoid of getting recognized, paranoid of so many things. That's why I've made this decision to delete these videos, and I want to thank you all for being with me on this journey over the last many years. And I don't know what I'm going to do next. You know, I might go live in the woods or something, but I want to thank each and every one of you for making my life, worth living. Because before YouTube took off, I was, in a very dark spot. And although I can kind of feel myself slipping back to that kind of spot, if I hadn't, done YouTube or had YouTube, I don't know where I would be. And it wouldn't be in a good spot. All I know is that it wouldn't be in a good area. But I know now I am, over the many years, I've definitely developed more talents and skills, and I'm definitely in a better spot mentally than I was before. But yeah, so I think that explains everything. Tomorrow will be my last video. Or maybe I'll post my last video after this one today. I don't know. I'm crazy like that, man. But I hope that explains everything. I'll have one last video coming out where I'm just to be talking about my faith. You don't have to watch it. I'm going to be block comments and likes and all that stuff. So yeah, that's basically it for the video. I just want to thank everyone for sticking with me over the many years. And I'll see you in the next video. The last video. Bye-bye.
Yo, get on the case. Get hyper. get hype.